Encourage someone to eat healthy. New research suggests that you may want to stop giving nutritional info and emphasize flavor and taste instead.
All right, joining us now with more on this is nutritionist Shari Bookfar. This is great, I feel like, life advice in general.
I love this study.
Yeah.
They did this, it was Stanford University researchers did this 2 years ago, and they just expanded on it more recently. They worked with college students, and they took a look to see what veggies they chose when there were descriptors that were of taste, but not necessarily of health.
Sure.
So I think it was twisted, some sort of, there were carrots and
succulent, locally grown, or you know,
and
right.
not antioxidant rich. And they found that they put vegetables on their plate 29% more, and they actually by weight ate 39% more vegetables when the descriptors were more taste and
tantalizing.
Absolutely. And the take-home message here, I think, is that we really should focus on this not only with college students, but as parents with children. I think restaurants, even in my own practice, it's a reminder that as I'm giving out recipes or as we talk about food, think about the taste. Oh, and also with the study, it had to taste good for them to actually do. It wasn't just the words.
Could just straight up lie about it.
Yes, it had to taste good as well. But that we really respond to things that are described as being
it helps put
tasty
it in context
and delicious.
for you,
Of course, when you look on a menu and something is described better, it's more so than antioxidant rich or full of fiber. It's not as exciting.
That makes sense.
But yes, they did expand, and it was over 50 colleges, I believe, that they did with this
Get
study.
them young. All right, well,
cool. Yes.
What we eat can affect our health, of course, but new research shows how we eat it can play a role too. So this is the whole thing: raw foods versus cooked foods. And there's no easy answer here because it actually depends on the actual food.
That's correct. So this study looked at the microbiome, and we are learning so much about our microbiome and how foods are affected. But the thing that made this different was that it looked at not the diets itself, but at actual foods. They compared at first beef and sweet potatoes. They found that beef, there was no difference between raw or cooked. But with sweet potatoes, they found that the cooked ones had a better carbohydrate metabolism, and actually the raw sweet potato was detrimental to the microbiome. So they took it to the next step, which was they incorporated other vegetables: corn, carrots, peas, and beets.
You meant beet, right? A second ago, beet? You said
beef?
Beef.
No, she said beef. I know. I was thinking
even though I know
there's no
raw,
different
but they
raw
did,
or cooked steak tartare, my friend.
Oh,
yes,
right.
that's
There you go.
correct.
Okay,
So there was no difference, right? They actually did look at veggies. So what they found those similar findings. This was done in mice. So then they took it one step further. It was very small. They took 8 humans, and they incorporated a chef, and they took a look at stool samples to see the difference in their microbiome for
the gut bacteria,
and all that.
And
Yes, correct.
there's good and bad, right?
And they found that it was very similar to the mice study. So I think what we're going to find over the next couple of years is, as actual fruits and vegetables are studied, just like we've learned in the past that certain vegetables are better off cooked to get their nutrients, that we're going to find that certain fruits and vegetables may have benefits to being cooked versus raw. So I think there needs to be expanded studies on it, so we can see with each individual fruit or
it's not
vegetable.
one size fits all necessarily.
That's correct. So we think that raw is better for us, but maybe for the microbiome there are some that
it might just pass right through you if it's not undigested or whatever.
Maybe certain nutrients may be able to be expressed better.
That is correct. In particular, this one was with carbohydrates.
Right.
So yeah,
makes sense.
Interesting. Yep.
All right, we're gonna try to eat well going into the weekend.
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you. It's Friday. Nobody wants to eat well on Friday.
Well, yeah.